Hope it's a hard one. Right, mountain climbers. So what you're going to have to do is use the wall just there. Mountain climbers, you've got 1 minute, so I'm going to set the timer.
Oh, the legs to the side?
Yeah, legs across the body. Right? Tell me when you're ready. 1 minute.
Your legs up here.
Legs across the body.
Okay.
So your hands on the wall. Watch me. Watch. Here, like this. Cross the body, yeah? Yeah. Wait 1 minute. Hey Siri, set timer, 1 minute. Okay, go. No, stretch out a bit more. Sophia, out a bit more. Bring your legs back a bit more. And then make your legs come across your body. Look at my legs. Watch me. Legs across. Go. Keep it going. Cross the body. Make your legs go. Slow it down. And let your legs go across your body. And you can feel it on your stomach as well. Normally I would do it on the mat. Because when you've got one mat, what's wrong? Look at me. Look, this is what you're doing. You're doing like this. Do this. Look at me. Look.
I don't remember.
Look, normally we do them on the mat. If it's on the mat, it's harder. When you're on the wall, it should be easier. Right, we'll pick the last card.
Me, I'll pick the last card.
You're this side.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
Come on, quickly. Okay, pick. If you need water, drink water.
30 reps.
Oh no!
What's that?
Star jumps.
Oh my.
Yes? You know star jumps? Show me one. Good. Stop.
Oh, why do we have to
You've got 30. 30 star jumps. Go. Wait for each other. You're all a family. Wait for each other. Ready? 30 star jumps. Ready? Go. Jump. 30. Good. Keep going.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I forgot my music.
10, 11, 12.
After this.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Done that leg. Yeah. Over. 15.
You should have a regular
1, 2,
routine. Open your leg
3,
wider.
4,
That's
5.
it. Can you feel on the back of your legs? Yeah?
8,
Yeah.
9,
Try to lift your
10,
arms up.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Good. One leg. Right, so lift with one leg. Hold.
One leg. 12, 13, 14, 15.
And put a tune up.
Next leg.
I'll be so happy. No training so much.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Straighten your arm, and then just look over your shoulder. Do you feel it stretching through?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. When you finish, other side.
I'm
Yeah?
just putting the local children right.
You okay?
Hands on the pen. That's it. And then just look that way. As soon as you look, you see it pulling right through your shoulder. If you want, you can do what they do, where they can point their hand. So you feel it. You can see the line right through your body. Right. Next. Down. 15. Back 15. Side 15. Side 15. Done. So 15.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's your body for you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Thank you very much for this interview, sir. I've just interrupted your class, and I'd just like to get some details for this interview. Can you start off by saying, what's your name?
Right, my name's Steve Lewis. I train people in Bruce Castle Park. I'm 60 years old. I'm a PT. I've had quite a few medical problems, which is why I started training people in the park. I've been doing it now for about 3 years, training in the park.
Okay, I'd just like to say, I saw you doing your class there, and you might not be everyone's idea of a PT. Can you delve further into your background?
Okay, right. So this is the thing. Previously, I used to be very arrogant.
Okay.
I was a bodybuilder.
Okay.
I was in perfect shape. I did martial arts for over 8 years.
Okay.
I was, like I said, a little bit arrogant because I thought nothing could happen to me. I was perfect. I was this. I was in the gym twice a day. When I hit 40, I'm 60 now, I had a heart attack.
Bit over 60?
Yeah, and the heart attack actually humbled me because I didn't think something like that could happen to me. I ate well, I trained, I drank enough water, I did everything that you should do.
We'll just slow down a second. So you say you got this heart attack. I'm happy that you recovered. Do you know the process? The process of this heart attack, or what actually caused it?
No, not really. My arteries were blocked, but I could have been anything. At the time, I was working hard. I was stressed. Yeah. So as I was saying, at the time they said that I had blocked arteries. It could have been anything because I was under a lot of stress. I was working really hard. I worked 7 days a week, as well as training twice a day. They did find after the heart attack that I had diabetes, which I didn't know I had.
Okay.
But I should have realised something was wrong because I was drinking quite a lot of water.
Okay.
So I was drinking excessive amounts.
This is one of the symptoms of diabetes.
Yes, exactly. The thing as well is I had that thing, like I said, I was really arrogant. So basically, I never went to the doctor.
Okay.
Regardless of what happened, I did not go doctor. I just think, do you know what? Go to the gym, pump it off. Had a cold, pump it off. Anything
Okay, let's
wrong
pause
with me?
there for a minute. So this is a good point with your health. Checkups with a doctor is essential.
Yeah.
You're saying that even though you was a fit guy, you was going to the gym regularly, you was on your diet was on check, and you still had underlying health issues. So we in fact should make regular visits to the doctor. That's what you're saying, yes?
Yeah, this is what I believe in now. See,
Okay.
the thing is now, the slightest thing wrong with me, I do actually go to the doctor.
Okay.
And a lot of men, especially with things like prostate cancer, for example,
Right. This
a
is
lot
a good
of men
point.
are reluctant to actually go and have the check. I mean, I myself used to be, now I've had the check.
Yes.
So there's quite a few illnesses that can be stopped, that we can correct if we catch them early enough, and this is what people need to do.
Very good advice.
When it comes to things like health and well-being,
Mm-hmm.
it's down to the individual to really look out for their health and well-being.
Very
If you
good.
see something wrong, go and have it checked.
So you're not relying on videos or the doctor or hearsay from your friends.
No.
You have to be your best consultant yourself.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this is what more of us should be doing. So like me doing workouts in the park, it's people that have come to me that realise they have a problem. They've come to me and they want to change the problem.
Okay.
You've got the stages of readiness for training. So basically, these people are at the right stage for training. Some people will keep going, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, oh, I'll do
Right.
it tomorrow.
Right.
But what it is you've got to realise that you've got to be first ready mentally, and then you can begin training. So
Okay.
you've got to have that mental thing where your head is in the correct place for training. Some people are just not there yet.
Okay, how did we get to the stage from your heart attack to your present condition? I mean, some people might look at you and say, well, this guy, he doesn't look like he's in physical shape. What's his authority teaching
Right.
people? How did you get to your present condition?
Right, this is the thing. So after the heart attack, I took a lot of medication.
Okay,
I put a lot of weight on. A lot of diabetic medication will actually bloat you. So
Right.
it's not real fat as such, it just bloats you.
okay,
High blood pressure medication bloats you. Asthma medication, I've got asthma as well, that puts weight on you. I'm on steroid inhalers.
Okay.
So basically I started putting a lot of weight on. I got very depressed.
Right.
All the pictures I had of me, how I used to look, I destroyed because I couldn't face actually looking at how I looked then
Okay, wow.
compared to now, so I got rid of them. And what happened was, and this is really funny because I've got a sense of humour, but basically
okay.
I thought that I was going to die. I could barely walk 50 yards.
Wow.
I thought to myself, do you know what? I don't want me to die. My friend's carrying a coffin going, God, Steve is so fat.
Right.
So I decided, you know what, I'm going to do something about it. And my brain works like this. I prefer to go in the gym, start working out. If I keeled over and died in the gym, then at least people would say, well, at least he's doing something, he's trying something.
Right.
So I started back in the gym. I then got my mojo back and I started training again. I put myself back into it.
How long was this period? You just give the
It
listeners
started over 6 years ago.
Okay.
When I actually first started getting back in. The heart attack was in 2000.
Okay.
And what we're in 2021 now.
Right.
So basically that's when I started going back. It was about 6 years ago.
Okay.
Then I started volunteering with Tottenham Active, which was getting people to become more active.
Just
to
let the
do
people
things.
know, I didn't say at the beginning of the video, let the people know where we are today. What part of London
Right,
are we?
we're in Bruce Castle Park in Tottenham.
Okay.
Yeah,
Carry
so
on.
a really nice park as well. This is so quiet and
Okay.
tranquil. So anyway, I started working with Tottenham Active, getting people more active, getting them to do things, not just exercise, but I mean gardening, walking,
Right.
knitting, anything to get them more active, to let them start using their brain.
Right.
Because fitness isn't just about using or doing physical things, it's about exercising your mind as well.
Correct.
Healthy body, healthy mind. So the whole thing, it's rolled into one.
This leads me on to my next section, mental health. You've obviously recovered. I mean, how is your mental standing now? Now you've got
Okay.
to this stage.
I went through, like I said, a really deep, dark period of depression.
Okay.
Based on what was wrong with me. Once I started back in the gym, my attitude, my outlook, everything changed.
Okay.
While I was training, because before the heart attack, I wanted to become a personal trainer.
Right.
After the heart attack, I thought, well, this is never going to happen. With me putting on weight, never going to happen. But then someone in the gym said to me, you're never going to be a personal trainer. And the thing
Wow.
with me is, if you tell me
So
that I can't
negative.
do something,
Right.
then I'm going to do it. So I decided to sign up, started doing my training, did my level 2, passed the level 2 in really quick time. Did my
Congratulations.
level 3, which is personal trainer, passed that. Did my advanced personal training, passed that.
Wow.
Did my group personal training, passed that.
Congratulations.
Did my exercise referral, which I've just passed this year. So the exercise referral gives me the ability to train people with various different medical problems, which include depression, obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure,
Congratulations.
hypertension, a load of different things. And at the moment, I'm now studying my level 4, which is obesity and diabetes weight management.
Wow.
Now, if you notice, I've got a bit of weight on me. So I've got a hiatus hernia,
Right.
which they don't want to operate on.
Okay.
My outlook on me is, because when you're training, you see a lot of personal trainers, and a lot of people go to personal trainers based on how they look, and they
Right,
go,
correct.
I want to look like this trainer.
Right.
But the
The
thing is,
six-pack,
it's
the
not
chest.
about how you look, it's about what's in here.
This is very good.
If the
Listen,
knowledge
people.
is in here and you know what you're doing, then you've got more knowledge. I've been in a gym and I've seen personal trainers who haven't got a clue.
Okay.
They've gone through the motions of studying and doing different things, but they haven't got a clue. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest here.
Please do.
The gym that I used to train at, one of the personal trainers, all he was interested in was women.
Wow.
So you go into him and ask him for advice, and he's always busy.
Right.
But if it's a woman, he'd run off because he's interested in the woman. So he's
Okay.
always chatting up women. Now, I train a group of women.
Right.
I don't look at them, yes, they're women, but I don't look at them in that way. I look at them as people that come to me, they have a goal in that they want to get to, and all I'm doing is helping them achieve the goal. I don't charge, so I do everything I do for free.
Hold on a minute. Let's just rewind that these days. Now, you're saying you don't charge.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people will be listening saying, well, what's this guy's angle? Why is he doing this for free? Why are people coming out to Bruce Castle Park and getting your extensive knowledge for free? I mean,
Okay, right, here's the thing. When I went back to the gym and I started training again, I found there was an anomaly in the gym.
Okay.
A lot of personal trainers charge way too much.
Right.
Ridiculous. The amounts are ridiculous. Yes,
Right.
I know you got to make a living, but some of the amounts are stupid amounts.
Okay.
The second thing is, a lot of the people that actually require training cannot afford, they can't afford to go to the gym.
Right,
They
this
can
is-
just, some of them going to food banks. They're getting food from food banks.
This is a very
They've got
interesting
loads
point.
of children.
Yes.
They're suffering from depression. They're locked in the house. They may have 4 or 5 kids. Those kind of people can't afford to go to the gym. Then you've got the kind of person whose self-esteem stops them going to the gym.
Right.
So they don't actually want to go in the gym because they can't take the people around them. They can't take people looking at them.
Right.
So those kind of people are never going to go into a gym. So when I looked at it, I thought to myself, do you know what? I want to make a difference. And how it first started was, I used to come to the park to train myself. So every day I used to train. So even
Right.
though I was a qualified trainer, I'd train in the park, same location every day. People would run past me and they'd say, good morning, and we'd talk to each other.
Right.
Then people would say, what do you do? And I said, oh, I'm a personal trainer. They said, oh, can I train with you? I said, yeah. How much? And I said, nothing. If you want to train, just come and train with me.
Wow.
And slowly it's grown bit by bit. So at the moment, I've got about 38 people on the books.
Okay.
They don't all come together. I try to keep it to a minimum of about 5 people at a time.
Right.
They don't all come together. But basically, I decided, you know what? I don't need the money. I get a pension. I'm not saying that I'm rich because I'm not rich.
Right.
The people that need it is who I want to get to. How I get my kick is when someone I'm training comes to me and says, Steve, I've lost 2 pounds. Or Steve, oh my God, I've lost this.
Right.
That's when I get my kick, and that's what I get out of it.
Fantastic.
It's not all about the money, it's all about the feeling that I get that I'm accomplishing something, that I'm doing something. Now for me, it's a community thing. So
Right.
I'm trying to do it for the community.
Okay. That's really fantastic. I mean, that's a unique way of looking at things. So the people watching this video now, and they live in North London, near Bruce Castle Park, they can contact you, and you will help them free of charge with any kind of advice they need on their health. Is this correct?
Here's the thing. I've recently, well, I wouldn't say recently. I've always had a website which was called Slimnastic.
Okay.
So Slimnastic, I write articles through it, and I put health tips up. I put various things on there. So I've had that for a long time.
Okay.
But I finally registered Slimnastic as a limited company.
Right.
So it's registered as a non-profit company, a CIC, yeah.
Okay.
A community interest company. So basically what I do now is I sell recipes on there, and I'm trying to get funding from different groups. If I can get the funding, then that can get me more equipment.
Okay.
Most of the stuff that you see me with, I've got stuff at home that I didn't bring today. Most of the equipment I got, I buy myself. So it's
Okay.
all out of my pocket. Skipping ropes, kettlebells, I've got Busu balls at home, I've got slam balls, I've got tons of stuff. It depends on what I'm doing on the day for what I bring with me.
Okay.
But since founding Slimnastic, like I said, I'm trying to get the funding for it to expand a bit more, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And hopefully that will take me to the next level where I want to go to next.
Fantastic. So we're going to put your social. Have you got any social media links that we can put in there so people can contact you if they want to train with you?
Yes, I've got quite a lot. You'll find me on at Slimnastic on Instagram. You'll find me at @ital_foodie with an I on Instagram. You'll find me on Slimnastic on Facebook. You'll find me on Twitter as Slimnastic C at the end.
Oh, that's a lot.
You'll also find me on Pinterest as Slimnastic again. So I'm on there as well. You'll also find me on LinkedIn as Slimnastic as well. So I'm all over the place. I just do social media everywhere.
We're definitely going to put some of them in a link. It's been very interesting talking to you. And I'd just like you to say one more thing for me. You've been watching
Health is Wealth.
Fantastic.
And I want everybody out there, because what this man here is doing is a really good thing. I want everyone out there to subscribe, and keep the channel going, because he's talking to the people that are grassroots people, the people like me that are out here trying to make a difference, trying to change things one step at a time.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.